Hello, everybody. I'm coming to you from the land of exhaustion. I know I look rotten. I put on a little makeup, but I didn't put on any foundation. So I'm all kind of red and speckled. Oh my God, I'm so tired. We have had a crazy last week and a half, I don't even know. Where's time gone? I don't know if I've even talked to you about this, but Falcon ended up back in the hospital about a week and a half ago. Another emergency room visit. Yeah, I told you all about that. And then our dear friend Pam, and I mean, she is very dear. She's been like, well, I consider her family. I mean, she really is. She'll spend Christmases and Thanksgivings and stuff with us. She's a very close friend. We've known her forever and ever and ever. She's the one that's kind of between my age and my mom's age. We're both friends with her. We both have very different relationships with her. But Falcon adores her as well. And she adores him. And just one big happy family. Well, she was in an accident a week ago today. We have this thing every year here, and it is like this huge, huge, huge event. Thousands of people coming from all over the world to attend this. It's called Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. And I know there are some other cities and towns that have an event called Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue, but ours is like mammoth. And she had a friend of hers from Dallas who came up for it. He has a motorcycle, and he spent the weekend with her, and they would go out riding around on it. So one day they went out riding around, and they were stopped at a traffic light. Some idiot going super fast ran the red light and then tried to stop and ended up in a skid, jumped the median, and ran into their left side. Pam was obviously hit and then thrown. Her friend was smashed. The guy that hit them walked away without as much as a nick on him, it seems. And the woman that was with him, last I heard, she was in intensive care. I don't know what her condition is, but it's our friend. Did I mention her name was Pam? It's our friend Pam. Pam received a shattered left leg. All of her injuries are on her left side. Shattered leg, shattered hip, to a point where they couldn't even begin to put the bones back together in her hip. That's how effed up it was. I originally heard she had ribs broken, but when we asked her, she didn't think she did. So I don't know. Her face on the left side, this is my right, whatever. Her cheekbone was shattered. Her eye socket was shattered. Her nose is broken. Her teeth are all broken, and every tooth in her head is loose and trying to fall out. She was kind of cross-eyed there for a few days because of the eye being shattered, seeing double and all that. I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I kind of zoned. But she's been in the hospital for a week now. Her friend probably got the worst of it. They were going to amputate his foot. His left foot was crushed so badly. But I guess due to a lot of prayer, his foot managed to recover enough. The doctor called it a miracle. And it looks like he'll be able to keep it. They're even talking about having to amputate the leg possibly too. But he's in worse shape than Pam, and Pam's in super bad shape. So Pam has no husband, no children, but she does have a butt ton of friends. And people have been streaming in and out of there. Usually there's more than one visitor at a time up there. And since Pam has a cousin who's administrator for the hospital, he got her the nicest room in the place, which is like a secret penthouse that somebody told me it isn't even on the register. It was really kind of hard to find. We had to stop and ask. But it's nice. It's like a little apartment. She can't see well enough to really enjoy it. Got these huge, like 56-inch flat screen TVs. One in the one in her bedroom and one in the kind of little living room area. It's got a kitchenette, and it's real nice. It's a huge bathroom, and she can't get out of bed to enjoy any of it, but those of us that come to visit her are more comfortable there for long-term visits, But we keep bringing her stuff to try to make her more comfortable. She can't really eat because her teeth are all messed up, and her jaw is kind of hanging weird on that side. And, we're doing what we can to make her comfortable, but she's in agony. She has this long cut along her leg where they had to open her up and try to fix her. She's got rods and stuff in there. And this is a woman who is rather active. She did a lot of gardening and rode her bike everywhere. They said she won't even be able to drive for a long time. She won't even be able to go home for probably 3 months. There is talk, I have volunteered to do this, so there's talk of me going over to her house and spending days at her house to take care of her 5 cats and her dog, give them some company and water the indoor plants and just, kind of watch things. And it's a super nice house, and her pets are lovely, so I don't mind that a bit. I'll probably take Falcon to work because he starts work day after tomorrow, on Monday. Probably take him to work early in the morning and then go over there and house sit for the day, and then we'll go home in the evening. But we were up till 3 a.m. there at the hospital, feeding her ice chips and trying to give her relief on that hip by pressing the bed down so her hip wasn't lying right on it, and then fanning or blowing under it to give her some cool, and fanning her face. I'm going to take her a fan today, a nice little Chinese fan. And, let's do like that so you can't see my double chin at all. We're just taking care of her. We're the only people she knows, I guess, who are night owls and stay up and do something like that. So we were glad to do it for her, but we were both about dead on our feet by the time we got out of there. Falcon is so cute. Her friends thought he was a professional, thought he was a nurse or a therapist or something, the way he was doting on her and problem solving and everything. It was wonderful. I was so proud of him. But yeah, she has to have everything done for her. She's so messed up. But I'm more than happy to do it. And today, we're going to bring her, because she could only eat even the smallest little ice chips. Just little tiny. So today we're going to bring her some freezer pops, like those kinds in the plastic tubes, the Otter Pops or whatever. I'm going to bring her some of those. She does have a little fridge and freezer there. I don't know how long it will take the stupid things to freeze. We'll bring her some slushy ice, and I don't know what I'll bring her some stuff. I'm going to try to find a nice pillow for her at Tuesday morning, because the pillows she has now are crappy hospital pillows, and they've got like that plasticky, they're made out of plasticky stuff, and it slips up from under her head and comes out of the pillowcases, and they're hot, sweaty and gross. So I'm going to try to get her a real pillow and put a real pillowcase on it, and hopefully that will help her comfort level. We got her one of those U-shaped pillows like I sleep with, although Walmart no longer carries the kind I have, but we found one that was similar enough, and oh my gosh, she loves it. It's really helped with her comfort level, which is great, but it makes her hot. It has like the fuzzy cover on it, and it makes her too hot. But we're working on that. And last night she couldn't sleep because her nose, they did some facial reconstructive surgery on her day before yesterday, and her nose was so stuffed up. They said the second night's always the worst, and then it'll get better. So she couldn't breathe. She was having to breathe out of her mouth, and her mouth would dry out immediately. She's having such bad dry mouth problems, and that's why she was getting the ice chips. And every 30 seconds she needed more, and she was so tired, but she just could not sleep. I felt so bad for her. Hopefully she finally got to sleep. We finally had to leave. With just the one hand, it's hard for her to do stuff. She don't want to dump ice all over herself, but we set her up where she had her call button and had her ice there. I don't know how Falcon did it, but he set it up somehow, hopefully where she won't knock it over. But yeah, that's the story. That's what we've been doing. And I've got, oh, excuse me. That was a bone rattler. Um, my my birthday is the 8th of October, then my mom's is the 10th, and my dad's is the 12th. We're little stair steps in October. And this is his 65th. And my stepmom asked me some time ago if I would help her plan a nice big special party for him. And I said I would, but then we both kind of forgot about it and lost track of time. And here it is now, almost his birthday. So she asked me if I had any ideas and if she gave me money, if I would just do it. I said, sure. I like party planning, so I'm just going to do it. Don't have a huge amount of money, and there's not really going to be a huge amount of people there. I'm going to plan for 20. We'll probably have less than that. But she's arranged sort of a meeting hall, small meeting hall with tables and sort of island, and there's refrigerator and stuff like that there. And I was thinking of cakes and different things. I said, you know what? The man is a fiend for ice cream. He doesn't really care that much for cakes and pies, but ice cream, that's his passion in life. It has always been. So I said, why not do an ice cream social? Have that be the theme, old-fashioned ice cream social. Do it indoors because it is kind of cool these days and can't rely on the weather. And she loved the idea. She thought it was great. So I made a list of all the toppings and things to go with it, and then my computer crashed and I lost the list. I need to probably sit down and make it again. But I figured if we got some sherbet, some good vanilla ice cream, some chocolate ice cream, I'm going to get, I think, some sugar cones and do this thing I saw in a magazine where you melt chocolate chips and different kinds, white chocolate, brown chocolate, dark chocolate, whatever. And you kind of dip the large end of the cone down in it and bring it out, and then it's got like this nice chocolate rim on it, and then you can roll it in crushed nuts or whatever. I thought I'd do a little variety of those, and I went to Tuesday morning and got plates, and although at first I wanted to do like a red and white striped, very like red, white, and blue bunting, and very county fair, real old-fashioned kind of look. Everybody kept saying, well, why not do it in dark green? That's his favorite color, forest green. So I relented, and I'm going with a forest green, gold, and a cream color, and very sort of elegant. So, and we're going to do cupcakes, have some cupcakes done. I need to get some kind of a stand for that. I want to make it all very pretty and attractive and not just a table with shit laid out on it. I want it to really look nice and have some tiers and layers and some depth to it. And, I'm going to get some kind of flowers. I'm not sure what yet. My neighbor across the street grows flowers for sale. He might sell me some. He has zinnias and sunflowers. Maybe the sunflowers would be pretty. I'll have to go talk to him about that. But get some to put out on the tables and such. So I'm still needing to shop for that. And time is a ticking, y'all. It is running out. So today, hopefully I can make it to a few places and look for some more like the glassware and stuff like that. So I may not be making as many videos as usual, but I will try to check in once in a while. And once I'm staying at Pam's during the day, I will bring my computer, of course, and my cam, and you'll probably be hearing from me just about every day. So, okay, y'all, I gotta go. I need to get Falcon up. We were supposed to be back at the hospital, bring the laptop and let Pam check her emails and stuff. So she's up to it. She's been really like morphined out of her mind all the time too. So okay, I love you guys. I hope everybody's doing well. Bye bye. Mwah.